When you know what's right for you, you're on your way to being a well-being. Learn how with personalised advice from Blackmores.
Welcome to this week's injury update, brought to you by Blackmores. It was a tough weekend for both teams, with the AFL side falling short against Port Adelaide on Thursday night and the VFL team beaten by Footscray out at the Whitten Oval. On the injury front, unfortunately, Tim Broomhead sustained a shoulder injury against the Power. It turns out that he's got a slight undisplaced crack in his shoulder and will miss medium term, probably 6 weeks or so, which is very disappointing for Tim, but hopefully he'll be back before the end of the season. Ben Reid is coming on pretty well. He's running well this week and we expect him to play in the VFL this weekend. Tyson Goldsack, as we know, has been having some treatment on that knee of his. He's got a tendonitis. He's actually a lot better this week and we're a fair chance of playing this weekend. It's just a matter of how he can train. Tony Armstrong, similarly with that ITB problem, he's got a bit of a sore knee, still a little bit sore, giving him a bit of trouble. We haven't given up on this weekend for him yet either, but he's a little unlikely, but still some chance. Corey Galt's in a similar position with his hip flexor. He missed last week. He's still a little bit sore and there's some chance of playing this weekend, but probably a little less likely than likely. And Brendan Abbott's in the same boat with a bit of a shoulder. We'll see how that plays out, but he's much sorer than we thought he'd be, so probably won't play this weekend either. Nathan Freeman's coming on pretty well. All he's got to do is get the work into that hamstring, so I'll call him short term. I think I called him medium term last week, and that was probably a little bit unreasonable. We think he'll play sooner rather than later, but he is training pretty well. And Jackson Ramsay's been a bit slow with that shin problem. He's coming on pretty well. He's on the positive upside, but there's still a little bit of time to go yet. He'd still be medium term. We've still got to get a fair bit of work in him before he puts pressure on that shin. And Macaffer's also training pretty well. It's just a bulk of work that he needs to do. He's very much moving forward and improving every week. So it's still a matter of a few weeks, so probably medium term. But we're looking forward to him playing before the season finishes. So we do take on another quality outfit in West Coast at Etihad on Saturday evening, and the VFL team travels to Frankston to take on the Dolphins.